taking apart a bead lock's pretty straight up. It's not a high torque thing. Just get them off. Going back on, you know, there's an order to it. Again, make sure air's out. So they're definitely deflated. I popped the inside bead. Make sure to really mark this tire good, because one of these could be a hot spare backup. I do have a 6 bead lock sitting here. I've taken these apart once to replace the TPMS sensor. Pretty easy. Deflate them, kind of push the tire around, you know. Get your hands in there and you can change it. For method, 25 foot-pounds. I've broke one of these before, or one has broken on me. So this time I decided, ordered all new hardware from Method, not overly expensive. Note the price for 24 of these is what these rims need, and the price for a 36 pack is the same price. Buy the 36 pack, because 3 of them would cover 4 rims plus spares. Going back on, they'd each get anti-seize, and you gotta make sure it's centered, and there's a little playing around, and not a whole lot of that tool going back on. A little bit, but most of it's by hand, and you know, kind of crisscross, and around and around and around, and finally the torque wrench, and for Method, 25 foot-pounds. But for now, I need to worry about getting this ring off easy and getting the back side of this rim over this lip, because this side of the tire is already on this side of the lip. I just removed the ring. So on to the next stage. Right there, the bead lock rings off. Just a couple of taps with a rubber mallet to break it free, but there's the outer bead of the tire, and the ring compresses down over it. If you've never looked at bead locks. Me, I'm being finicky. I like putting everything exactly back how it was. So I'll mark a paint there at the valve stem. And same here, in case I paint them, but punched it real quick to mark exactly where so it goes exactly on where it came off. Since I'm using all new bolts and stuff, it's not going to make a difference. But yeah, I'm sure if I stepped in here right now, the rim would just fall down. But I'll get these bolts and stuff cleaned up before I make a mess. That was almost harder than it should have been. It's that inside bead area was stuck to the inside of this. God, I can feel every one of those little dimples that are in there. The whole inside of the rim is our tire. It's solid dimples that match those. I do it stuck on there good. Now, what I'm assuming is going to be the hard thing to do without going and getting some tire spoons is getting the inside sidewall around that. Might be able to angle it and do some playing around. I got about a 25% solution of soap to water, so it's super soapy water, which I told you need. So I guess on, see if I can get this, do the rest of this without going buying tools.